All right, here. Today I'm going to give y'all my NFL Conference Championship predictions. I'm going to start off with the AFC game and work my way up to the NFC game. But let's get started.
Ryan Priest, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
Starting off with the AFC, at the number 2 spot, you got the Buffalo Bills traveling to Arrowhead Stadium to take on the number 1 seed, Kansas City Chiefs. This past weekend, the Chiefs' starting quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, went down with an injury. He was hit by a Browns defensive back and hit his head hard on the ground. At the time, we all knew what it was. It was a concussion. But it wasn't, they didn't really diagnose him with that at like exact moment. It took a little bit of time, but he got picked up. He was struggling to get up, but his offensive lineman had to help him up and hold him up to prevent him from falling down. I took him to the sideline into the blue tent, and that's not a good sign. And they eventually took him to the locker room. And shortly after that, it declared he was out for the remainder of the game with a concussion. Chad Henne went in and had a couple bad throws, but he did have a big run to give the Chiefs a 4 inches, and they eventually get the first down, and they won the game, and Cleveland went home. And now you got Kansas City in the championship game, and like I said, with a lot of unknowns. Assuming Patrick Mahomes plays, you got to think about it. This is 7 days. You got 7 days in between games, and there's a lot of time for healing, and I'm not sure Mahomes will play in this game. But assuming he does, this will be a high-powered game by both offenses. But he also got to add, these are two great defenses. Buffalo's defense, it's really good. Leslie Frazier is doing a great job. And for Kansas City, they're just doing really well. Tyrann Mathieu, that might have been the best free agent signing of all time. Remember, at Arizona, I think it was, he was playing at a mediocre level. Arizona wasn't maximizing his full potential. But when he entered the free agency market, and then he got picked up by the Chiefs, he's playing extremely well. And if the Chiefs were to win this game, it will be due to the fact how Tyrann Mathieu played. And he's gonna have his work cut out for him this upcoming weekend. He's got Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley, a couple big receivers to keep an eye on here. But I think Tyrann Mathieu will lock them down. But I do not think that will be enough to prevail the Chiefs in this matchup. I think Buffalo's defense will come in pretty good here. They're going to come in strong. And I think they shut down Mahomes. And here it is. I think the Buffalo Bills travel to Arrowhead Stadium and they defeat the Kansas City Chiefs to advance to the Super Bowl. That is 2021 for you. The Bills going to the Super Bowl. But who will they play? In the NFC Championship game, you got the number 5 seed Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the number 1 seed Green Bay Packers. This is a game right here. You got two future Hall of Famer quarterbacks going head-to-head. Tom Brady for the Buccaneers and Aaron Rodgers for the Packers. But you also got to add, these are two talented defenses. Green Bay's defense is playing at a high level. They shut down Cam Akers this past weekend, and Cam Akers is a solid running back. And that's something to worry about here for Tampa Bay's running game. Ronald Jones, I think he got hurt in the fourth quarter. Leonard Fournette is playing okay, I guess you can say. Something to keep an eye on, though. Green Bay's run-stop defense is really good. But Tampa Bay's defense is playing at a high level. Todd Bowles has that defense in tune. And Casey Rogers, this is a guy right here, is leading the defensive line. And he deserves a lot of credit. Look at the Ndamukong Suh this past couple of weeks, putting a lot of pressure on the offensive line. Drew Brees this past weekend couldn't do much. He was under pressure. So a lot of credit has to go to Todd Bowles, but some of it has to go to Casey Rogers. He's doing a great job there. And you know what? I think this defense will win Tampa Bay this ball game. And Tampa Bay Buccaneers, in my opinion, will advance to the Super Bowl to take on the Buffalo Bills. I don't know about y'all, but comment down below if you agree or disagree with any of my predictions. I'm curious to know. Peace.